All right, let's try this one together. Cynthia baked 36 cookies. She divided them evenly among her 4 cousins. How many cookies did each cousin receive? Let's read that again. Cynthia baked 36 cookies. She divided them evenly among her 4 cousins. How many cookies did each cousin receive? Our answer will be each cousin received a certain number of cookies. Okay, so you've drawn your UPS check, and you know there are 36 cookies, and we're to divide them by 4 cousins. The question was, how many cookies does each cousin receive or get? Our plan, always, we're going to estimate. First, we're going to draw a picture. And we are going to divide. They told us exactly what we need to do in this one. Okay, so our estimate, let's go ahead and round 36 up to the tens place here. The 6 is going to round it up, right? So we're going to have 40 cookies, approximately 40 cookies. And we're dividing that by 4 cousins. That's going to give each cousin approximately 10 cookies. All right, so we know our answer is going to be approximately 10 cookies that each of them receives or gets. All right, so let's see. We know our total for the hard work. It's going to be 36 divided by 4. And that's going to give us the number of cookies. Okay. We know our total is 36. And we know we're going to divide into 4 groups, right? So 36 is your total. And we need to find out how many goes into each of these 4 groups. Now, you know your fact families. Hopefully you know your fact families anyway. You know that the opposite of division is multiplication. So 4 times something is going to equal 36, right? So if you have those memorized, then you already know the answer. Or you can do it blank times 4 equals 36, right? Also, you could have 36 divided by that missing number is going to equal 4 people. Okay? So let's go ahead and figure that out if you don't already know. All right, to set it up, you're going to draw this bracket here. You're going to put the divisor, or the big number that's being divided, underneath here. All right, and then over here on the left, you're going to put the dividend, or the number that you're dividing. Okay, the number that is to be divided. And then up here on the top, you have your answer, what we call the quotient. Okay, so in this situation, we are dividing 36 by 4, right? And we're looking for our answer. What is going to be our answer? Okay. Now, this method is called the Big 7 method because it looks like a giant number 7. Do you see this? Looks like a 7. What we're going to do is we're going to use our multiples to figure out how many times 4 will fit into 36. So over to the side, you can write your multiples of 4. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, and so on. I can do the same thing for tens. In this case, I could put 40, 80, 120, 160, 200. Okay, these are the ones, these are the tens. Of course, if we had a larger number, if we had hundreds, then we would do that. Thousands, so on and so on. Okay, so just using your brain, you can pick an easy multiple. So like for instance, I know that 4 times 5 is 20, right? 4 times 5, or 5 fours. So this is 1 4, 2 4, 3 4, 4 4, 5 fours is 20. So over here I'm going to put my 5. 4 times 5 is 20. So I can go ahead and subtract, right? So I'm going to have a 6 and a 1. So I have 16 left. I know that 4 times 4 is 16. So I'm going to put a 4 here. 4 times 4 is 16. And then I'm going to subtract. Well, now I'm down to 0, so I'm finished. I don't have to do any more. My last step is going to be to add up what's on the right side of the 7. So I'm going to add 5 plus 4 is 9. My answer, my quotient is 9. Now I'm going to put a 0 here because I don't have any tens. And I need to have the same number of digits on top that I have on the bottom here. Okay, so our answer, obviously, 4 times 9 is 36. Hopefully you had that memorized. If not, you can do it this way. So to answer in a complete sentence, each cousin received 9 cookies.